Yo, what is up guys, it's Wodzu here, and today we're gonna be talking about Airbit.com. And to set things clear before we start, the intention of this video is not to humiliate Airbit.com as a service. It is not like I am an unhappy customer, which I am. I am not gonna play Karen, and I'm not gonna accuse them of every little thing I've messed up during my bit selling journey. It was a pretty well working platform for me until some things happened. It was late in the evening when one of my potential customers, a guy who was asking me about beats before, texted me that my website shows a strange error. It looked like that. As you can see, there was a kind of problem with security of the site. I am not an IT kind of guy. I don't have any bigger knowledge about that kind of stuff, so I've texted Airbit. They've got this security panel where you can just text them like directly without using an email. Hello, I'm an Airbit highest plan user and I run my website on Infinity Store. Today, everyone trying to access WodzuBeats.com or WodzuBeatsInfinity.airbit.com, which is their address of my Infinity Store. What's happening? This isn't my domain fault, since even without domain there's a certificate missing. Looking forward for your reply, Dominic from WodzuBeats. This was pretty strange because I didn't get any notification about this problem. This was the customer who told me about it, and as it came out later, there was a bigger problem on the platform itself. But okay, I thought within maximum 3 days the thing will be resolved and the website will be back to normal. So I got a response from Airbit, from Sarah. I covered her second name, you know, personal stuff. Hi Dominic, we are sorry to hear that you faced this issue with your domain SSL certificate. I have now reported this issue to our technical team so it can be inspected, resolved for you as soon as possible. As for your Infinity Store, please exclude the www part of your Infinity Store URL is wodzubeats.infinity.airbit.com and does not display any issues at the moment. We appreciate your patience whilst we work on resolving this issue for you. Okay, so let's say half of my address works because I don't want to use the Airbit's address wodzubeats.infinity.airbit.com. It's super long, it looks ugly, and I was about to start a marketing campaign on Facebook and on Instagram, and I didn't want people to enter that kind of long address. This looks really unprofessional. I wanted to show myself from a little bit, you know, more professional perspective. And you know, you open the website and it's wodzubeats.infinity.airbit.com. Yeah, I'm definitely spending a lot of money on your website. So I got stuck because I couldn't start the campaign with that kind of address, and I couldn't solve this issue myself, so I could only rely on the technical support of Airbit.com. I had some smaller issues before at the beginning of my adventure with Airbit, and there were no problems. Everything was resolved like that. The next day, I tried to remove my custom domain address in order to connect the domain one more time, so maybe it starts working. As I did it, I sent them another message. I've tried to remove my custom domain for the Infinity Store and applying it back. Unfortunately, it didn't solve the issue. Now it's been saying DNS transfer success for over 12 hours, and I still got the certificate alert before I entered WodzuBeats.com. I've connected the domain holder and checked all the settings, which weren't changed a single time since I set everything up. Any new info from the technical team? Regards, Dominic from WodzuBeats. That's how my website looked at the moment I was sending this message. That's the message you get when your domain is being verified. And if it's showing up more than 24 hours, this means there's something wrong. I waited a few more days and I started to get pissed off. It's been 8 days since we last contacted and I got no answer for the last 2 emails I've sent. I need to hurry up with solving the issue since I'm about to start an advertising campaign and a working domain is crucial. And unfortunately, I got no response for this email. That was the moment that I came to a conclusion that the problem is much bigger than I expected, and probably they have hundreds of emails like mine, because there were actually more people involved in the same problem, probably on the whole platform or a bigger piece of the platform. So I was pretty nervous at the time. 9 days without working website. It was the 10th day when the issue wasn't solved, and I was like, I have to do something right now. I can move to BeatStars, I can move to TrackTrain, anything, but I have to have my place on the web where I can sell my beats and have my domain, because I paid for my domain, not to have a different domain, for example, wodzubeats.infinity.airbit.com, which looks, as I told you, horrible. So I sent another message, much more serious this time. Dear Sir, Madam, I'm a Platinum plan user and I've been using Airbit for almost a year now. Recently, my Infinity Store based website www.wodzubits.com started to show the SSL certificate error, and there was a big yellow warning before entering the site. Every web browser was showing this alert, and you had to click open this website anyways. I've contacted you through this email form 9 days ago. I've got a response from Mrs. Sarah from the support. We are sorry to hear that you have faced this issue with your domain name SSL certificate. I have now reported this issue to our technical team so that it can be inspected, resolved for you as soon as possible. A few days later, things did change, so I've unlinked the domain and linked it again. From that time, the website shows the traditional DNS transfer success. This page confirms that you have transferred your DNS records to Airbit correctly, and the yellow SSL warning before entering the site. I have not changed any settings on the domain holders page. It stopped working unexpectedly. I wouldn't even know that if not for one of my customers. The www.infinity.airbit.com website is working properly, but wodzu.com shows the error. I've attached the screenshots of both addresses and my DNS settings. I'm about to start an advertising campaign and I need this address to work properly. If it won't be fixed anytime soon, unfortunately I will be forced to cancel the subscription. I have no time to wonder why I got no response from you for 9 days, and I think that's not a proper way of treating paid users. So finally, I've got a response. Hi, Wodzu. My name is Dominik, and I know I am super Karen right now, but I started this email by Dear Sir, Madam. If you start an email this way, it means it's not a casual email. You can't just reply, Hi Wodzu to someone that texted you, Dear Sir, Madam. I've decided to be super formal because I was super serious at the time, and I was super nervous because my store was not working for 9 days. We deeply apologize that this issue is not resolved for you yet. I would like to assure you that our team is working on investigating this issue for you associated with the SSL certificate. To temporarily resolve this issue on your customer's end, we recommend using domain forwarding temporarily to forward your domain name visitors to your Infinity Store while this issue is being resolved. We repeat our sincere apologies because of the delays in resolving the issue for you. Okay, they told me how to temporarily solve this problem after 9 days. Unfortunately, I was not able to redirect the domain like they said. Maybe that's lack of my technical knowledge, of my IT knowledge, but I have no clue how all these things work. I usually follow the tutorials and everything works. But this time it was like unexpected. I didn't know what to do. So I thought, okay, I will have to delay my campaign. I will have to delay everything and just wait maybe 2 more weeks to have this fixed. So I'm editing this video right now and I wanted to take a screenshot of my wodzu.infinity.airbit.com, this default address, and guess what? It's not working. On Google Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge on the Chromium version, it says that there is a redirect loop, something like that. I've tried to clear all the history, all the cookies, all the, cache data. Nothing works. The website, even the long address is not working. It's out of order. So I thought I will take care of the Infinity Store, of the website itself, and I will just, add some more content, write some more things about me, and add some social media links so, you can visit my Facebook, my Instagram, my YouTube channel directly from the website, from the Infinity Store. I've tried to paste the link, but after saving everything, the link was not clickable. You saw the link, but you couldn't click it. You had to select it and then paste it into the browser and then visit the site, the YouTube, Facebook, anything. Honestly, if I saw that kind of thing on any website, I would definitely close it and look at it like it's totally unprofessional. And the thing with the Infinity Store links was strange because like 3 months before, I had like a few working links on my website. I was redirecting my customers to listen to some stuff on my SoundCloud. I was redirecting them to my Facebook fan page and everything was working fine. So I've sent another message. Hello, I was trying to add 2 social media links to my About Me, and after pasting them in every possible form, they just do not work, with and without the www. I used to paste the different links a few months ago and everything worked just fine. What's the cause of that kind of malfunction? And the next email made me smile, like that. Hi Dominik. Thanks for contacting us for support. We are sorry to hear that you are facing this issue with adding social media links to your About page. Unfortunately, we do not currently provide an option to add links to your Infinity Store About page. What the I had a few working links on my website and everything was working correctly. People were redirected to my SoundCloud. They were listening to some before and after mixing and mastering samples. The links weren't the most beautiful links because these were the traditional blue links you had to click, but they were working, right? At this moment, I felt like they are just playing with me, that I am being treated like a fucking child. I've instantly responded to this message. I had about 5 working links like 3 months ago. Why such a basic feature got removed? And the show continues. Now I am Wodzu again, not Dominic. I would like to assure you that the social links were not enabled on the Infinity Store About page. However, I am glad to inform you that our team is working on introducing this feature in the future as a part of our improvements plan. We apologize for any cost inconveniences by this situation. For further assistance, please feel free to contact us. I was like, I'm calling the fucking police right now.
Is that a police? I'm calling the weed!
420, what you smoking?
Okay. I calmed down. I was thinking what to do next, you know? Because they've clearly treated me like I am stupid. Yeah. I tell them there were working links or on their About page, and then I can't make any links on my website, and they tell me that I couldn't do it before. So in general, I got a feature and now I don't have a feature. Another feature got taken from me. And you know, pasting links is such a basic thing. If you pay $200 for a year of Airbit, I was the platinum user. You know, I bought everything for a year, the maximum plan, the highest one. And you can't just paste a link, you know? Even for your upcoming album, even for, as I was using it for SoundCloud, where you keep your mixing and mastering samples. At this point, I felt so resigned that I didn't even want to text back, and I thought I want to just escape from Airbit and never go back. This day, as I was going to sleep, I just couldn't fall asleep. I just couldn't stop thinking about it, you know? I don't mean the website itself. Screw it. I'm just talking about, you know, the way they've been treating me through the whole help process, the customer support. Because I'm reminding you, I've paid $200 for a year on Airbit to be the highest plan user. So if you pay for something, you expect this to work. If there are any issues, they should be solved like immediately. And it was like 2 weeks without a website. They didn't even tell me what's going on. So I spent half an hour writing this very last message. Well, I'm pretty sure I had the links turned blue and clickable. I've been using them to redirect people to SoundCloud, where I used to keep my mixing and mastering samples. I don't want to be rude, but I kinda feel like the support treats customers like children. At least that's what I see on my conversations. What's the point of having a good-looking Infinity Store with my own domain that it's still not working, by the way, where you can only post beats, songs and drum kits? At the moment, your biggest competitor has much more features like services, working links so producers can send people to their channels, Instagrams, etc. on their pro page, which is like the equivalent of the Infinity Store. I'm a platinum user since November 2019. It's a mistake. I've chosen Airbit over BeatStars because I've seen it as a better alternative. The only thing that has improved by that time is the Insights tab, which is the only one with the new graphic user interface at the moment, and the rest remains the same. Should users see something that's unfinished? Please do not take this personally, Mrs. Sarah, but what is happening with my store, SSL problems, unable to add links, unable to add services, is disqualifying in terms of choosing you for the next year is my main platform. Since the beginning, I've been using my Infinity Store as my main website, and right before I am about to start my marketing campaign to drive more traffic to the website based on your service, I faced lots of issues that make me unable to do the most basic things. Using external links and using my own domain, which is out of order due to SSL error for almost 2 weeks now. I don't want to get another emails that your team is working on it. If you are facing a bigger problem, for example, all of your Infinity stores with a custom domain got the error, the best way is to tell people what's going on, I think. We are people and we understand. Personally, I felt disoriented. I had a working domain, didn't change a thing, it stopped working and it's still being examined by our team for almost 2 weeks. I had a working external links. You're telling me there had never been such a feature in the About tab. Am I on different Airbit or there is some misinformation? Again, please do not take this personally. I would be glad if you showed this email to the owner of the service or at least someone who's responsible for all these issues. At this point, I felt a little bit lighter, a little bit, more calm, and I started to think about some other service, some other website. I didn't really knew what to do back then. And here is the very last response from Airbit. Hi Wodzu, thank you for contacting us with your concerns. I would like to apologize again for the issue we are encountering and for the lack of resolution so far. I cannot say for sure why links were working in your Infinity Store previously, but are not now, as I've been assured by our tech team that they should never have been able to work. However, after receiving your feedback, we now plan to make this possible. Thank you. I understand your frustration with existing features and your need for new abilities to have a services page, social media links, etc. And these features and more are in our plans to be added in the near future. It's been over a month now and I still don't see any social media links, etc. or anything. And here is the most important part. The information I should have got 2 weeks earlier. Regarding the SSL certificate, we have faced an unprecedented incident with certificates expiring for some domain name. And we are collaborating with the party issuing these to investigate solutions for this situation. The problem is occurring outside our platform, which unfortunately inhibits our ability to resolve this quickly. It was pretty easy. Why wouldn't you tell me that 2 weeks before? At least I would be able to prepare some backup. I would download all the beats and move to BeatStars, anywhere, just to have a working website with my own domain. But okay, I would like to remind you that whilst we are looking into this, you can forward your domain to your Infinity Store URL, wodzubeats.infinity.airbit.com, which will mean customers who visit your website will be successfully redirected to your store. This is only a temporary solution until the issue is resolved successfully. Also, please avoid unlinking and relinking your custom domain from your Infinity Store settings, custom domain in the future until this issue is successfully resolved for you. I recognize that not having your store running is a big inconvenience, and to compensate you, I have credited your account with a 30% discount, meaning your next payment will be $139.90 should you decide to continue with us for another year. Thank you. I hope this goes some way to appeasing the situation for you, and I will update you as soon as this issue is resolved. In the meantime, please feel free to get back to us with any other questions or comments. At this time, as I got this email, I've already got another service of selling my beats. I will tell you about it in the near future. And this is not BeatStars, not any known service, so please let me know if you're interested in the comment section down below. Okay, so to sum things up, the support replies in a pretty professional way. They don't usually stick to the forms. They call me Dominic, they call me Wodzu, they call me however they want. But, this is, I think only Karen would care about that. And I am not a Karen. At least I try not to be. But I'm not gonna judge the customer service by the replies. I'm judging the service by what they did. And for 2 weeks, they couldn't tell me that they are facing a bigger issue outside the platform, so they can't solve it on their own. They have to rely on someone else. That kind of things demand time. And, just one email, 2 sentences. Sorry for this, we are facing a bigger issue. In the time I could have been programming my own website, I don't know, looking for some different service, I don't know. I was just waiting like a moron for them to resolve this issue. And I don't know if it was resolved. I unlinked the domain and I linked it to my current website. You can see in the description right below. So I do not recommend using Airbit if you are going to be serious about having your own website on the Infinity Store. If you just want to sell beats and you don't want to think about all this PayPal things, you want to have things working, that's pretty okay. Sales work, great, agreements, that kind of stuff, 5+. And Airbit, if anyone from your customer service or from your service is watching this, please take in mind that there is a huge competition around. And maybe words from a tiny bit maker like me with not so great following, from a small channel, doesn't mean a thing. But we are not measured in the following. We are measured in the amount of money we've paid to you. And I've paid you the maximum amount of money you've demanded for the pro quality service. And I didn't got a pro quality service. At least I hoped to contact somebody above, you know, not from the customer service. Someone who's like more kind of a boss, you know. That was so Karen-ish. But anyways, I didn't manage to do that. I definitely can't rely on airbit.com anymore. Yeah, that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And maybe you gained some knowledge through it. And what do you think about this whole situation? Because I just felt pissed off, to be honest, by this waiting, but by this misinformation, by this lack of information, you know, by being treated like a child. Yeah. See you in the next video. Stay on the wave. My name is Dominik. You've been watching Wodzu Beat, and keep the good vibes alive.